Welcome to InCabin from the creators of AutoSens. InCabin supports the global community of automotive interior specialists by providing a best-in-class event experience featuring an extensive agenda across 2 tracks, expert-led roundtables, and a full exhibition of the latest innovations. Today, we are joined by Florian Seitner, the Chief Executive Officer of emotion3D. Florian, welcome to InCabin. Glad you could be with us.
Hi, Kai. Thanks for the invitation.
Indeed. And Florian, tell us about emotion3D. Give us an overview of some of the work you're doing today.
Of course. So emotion3D is a software company based in Vienna in Austria. We're currently about 40 people. The focus is on, we call it human AI. So to understand humans in our case, in an automotive context. So it's all about understanding humans inside and also in the exterior of vehicles, and to provide this information in a very compact and understandable way to the vehicle, so it can do clever things with it, like intelligent safety features, advanced user experience features, and also support highly automated vehicles in their operations.
Florian, on your website, emotion3d.ai, that's emotion3d.ai for our viewers, there's an icon on your homepage that resembles an arrow. And in that arrow, there are 3 things: input, in-cabin understanding, and action. Can you take us through that arrow on your website and tell us about the focus of each of those 3 things?
Yes. So in our case, input always means image or camera information. Yeah? So what we are doing is we are processing information provided by one or multiple cameras. This can be 2D cameras, can be 3D cameras, NIR cameras, RGB cameras. So we are quite flexible on the input side. We then provide the processing software stack that takes the images and derives high-level information about, I would say, passengers and objects within the images. And this is on one hand everything on a generic level, like eye position, eye openness, gaze vectors, body joints, and also high-level use cases such as drowsiness levels or distraction levels, and other information. And then the last part, the output side, this is then really customizable. We provide them as very compact, understandable information to the vehicle manufacturer or to the vehicle, and this can be used then for implementing functions such as safety, like warnings within the car, like audio or some illumination, some vibration. So all types of warnings also can be used for connecting the vehicle with the user, in terms of, for example, simple gestures, more complex gestures, also to derive, for example, mood or emotional states. So, and then to use this for really providing a very complete and safe user experience to all occupants.
That's excellent, Florian. And with that safety and user experience leads right to my next question. Your in-cabin analysis software makes driving safer and enables that next level user experience. Florian, tell us more about how you achieve this.
So our core product, we call it Cabin Eye. It's a software stack that contains different areas, and we are supporting on one hand a lot of safety functions. On one hand, passive safety. We are working, for example, with Veoneer since a couple of years on a personalized and situation-aware airbag deployment system, where the information we provide allows the airbag, the restraint control system, to really tailor the airbag deployment individually for every occupant in a personalized way. Second thing in safety is everything around active safety. So this is the classical driver monitoring features, distraction and drowsiness detection and warning. Here, for example, we are supporting most available standards, also Euro NCAP, the GSR regulation in Europe, and others. And so this is the second big focus. So a lot of safety features. The second area of Cabin Eye is everything around user experience. So here it's called Cabin Eye UX. That's the UX part. It's tailored around a lot of information for enabling interaction between the occupants and the vehicle. The focus is really on, we call it the empathic vehicle. as I said before, gesture control, gesture recognition, also, for example, adaptive illumination, adaptive adjustment of components and things like this. And the third area that's also quite interesting is automation, cabin eye automation, which is targeted at higher automation levels. Here it's about, in most cases, operational efficiency. If we look towards autonomous shuttles or robotaxis, for example, to operate these vehicles or fleets of autonomous vehicles efficiently, you need to have a lot of information available. For example, intelligent safety features. Is everybody seated? Is the vehicle safe to drive off? Also, violence or vandalism detection, cleanliness. That's also not that straightforward, but to assess if a vehicle is clean. And this is then helping the operator to really operate a lot of vehicles in a very cost-efficient way. And that's the scope. Yeah. We also have features around vulnerable road users in the close surrounding. But I would say the product at the moment is mostly tailored towards the interior. Yeah, but just to say, we really want to provide everything around humans, understanding humans in automotive context, and to enable safety, user experience, and everything around it.
Florian, back to your website for a second, emotion3D.ai, emotion3D.ai. You have some research topics around some really key areas, sensor fusion and trustful AI, just two of them. And these research topics that you have on your website couldn't have come along at a better time, especially if you're talking about sensor fusion and AI. Florian, tell us more about the research section there on your website.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so most of the research projects that we are not doing since yesterday, but since a couple of years already, because the whole area of humans, analyzing humans is quite complex. On one hand, you have the data topic here, also towards trustfulness. Yeah. Here's also, for example, the project I mentioned before with the airbag deployment coming into place again. It's about understanding humans, to understand bias in the data, in the system, how it works, that it works across all the whole variety of humans in the same good way. Safe, to understand if the system is safe, also to understand its limits, for example. This is key. And one interesting research aspect, for example, in our company is also synthetic data. Here we also invest heavily into research. We develop a lot with our own in-house developed synthetic simulation. We call it virtual human simulation workflow, which allows us to really create like a digital twin of the vehicle that we analyze, and to provide all the data in a virtual, in a synthetic way. This allows us to really, on one hand, tackle topics like data privacy. This is not the topic then anymore, but also to provide a very, very powerful tool throughout developments with our customers, from early concepts where you want to maybe determine the performance of algorithms on for example, what cameras you need, what effects positions of a camera have on the algorithm performance, things like this, and till serious production. This tool allows you to reduce the amount of real data significantly. Typically around 80-90% of real data can be reduced, and also to really support the whole development lifecycle of an AI product in a very flexible way, helping us and our customers to develop these systems very cost efficiently and very quick, where you really have all the flexibility needed in all development stages.
Florian, tell us about some of your key partnerships that you have.
Mm-hmm. So we have a wide range of partnerships. We are working together with a lot of like sensor suppliers and SoC manufacturers and developers. For example, we have a collaboration with Umbrella. We're also working closely together with onsemi on the sensor level. We will also announce a new partnership with two very innovative sensor suppliers in the direction towards like health and vital signs sensing. I think this is a big topic as well on our side, where we invest heavily in understanding like health of the occupants, and to use this information on one hand for advancing the current functions, like for example drowsiness detection, by using information around, for example, heart rate and other vital signals, to improve these signals, to improve robustness and reduce, for example, wrong alerts. And on the other hand, also we see this big topic, health monitoring. Yeah, it was very important. There, you spend so much time in your car that we see this a little bit like smartwatches. They provide us with a lot of health information, and I think cars in the future can also have the potential for doing the same. So this is also a track where we currently heavily invest into technology. And also the new partners that we will announce, they are also active in this area, but stay tuned till the InCabin, then you will know.
Florian, from all of us here at InCabin, we want to thank you for sharing your thought leadership and your expertise. Best of luck going forward, and thank you for your time again today.
Thank you very much, Carl. Have a nice day as well.
For more in-depth interviews like this, subscribe to the AutoSens YouTube channel. And for more information about InCabin, visit InCabin.com. That's InCabin.com. In Detroit, on behalf of InCabin, I'm Carl Anthony.